Shalom and greetings from Jerusalem, Jane. Another video update, and I'm going to be doing a lot of those so you know what's happening here. I think this is number 3 today, and it's not even 9 o'clock in the morning. But all of Israel was awake during the night because we got red alerts on our phone that Israel was now carrying out attacks in Iran. And the spokesperson for the Israeli military just came with an update. And he said that during the night, more than 200 fighter jets from the Israeli Air Force attacked more than 100 targets across Iran. And due to precise intelligence from the Israelis, they knew where senior officials from the military was located. So Israel actually took out the chief of staff of the Iranian armed forces, the commander of the Revolutionary Guards, and the commander of the Qatim al-Yabir. It's the emergency headquarters. I just saw on the news also that I think it was 6 scientists who is working on producing these nuclear bombs so they can eradicate the Jewish people that was taking out. And Israel attacked more than 100 targets in Iran. Nuclear facilities were targeted. So this is where we are at, and breaking news was now that Iran has fired the first round of their attack. 100 drones, a little bit more than 100 drones has been located and is currently on the way to Israel, and they are supposed to arrive in a couple of hours. And of course our military is going to do the best to take them down, but this means that in a couple of hours we are going to have the red alert sounding probably in most part of Israel. We also know that they have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of ballistic missiles, and it's just a matter of time before they are going to fire those. So today there are no schools, people are not at work, everybody has to stay home and close to bomb shelters, and people are out getting provisions. So last night I was out buying water and stuff, and there were things I wanted to go and get today because Netanyahu has said this was just the first wave of attack. Israel needs to finish. It can take up to a week to take out all of these nuclear sites and targets in Iran. And of course they're going to retaliate towards us. So we don't know how long this is going to be, and you know, if you can't leave your house, so people are out getting provision. So there actually is a small supermarket over here, but even though it's less than 10 minutes away, I didn't even want to walk that far. So 2 doors down there is a small convenience store. They open at 7 a.m. So it's one of those places that has everything, but it's very, very expensive. So I was like, okay, let's just go get some things. But I was there 7 minutes after they opened, 7 minutes after 7 this morning, and the store was packed by Israelis, not grabbing 1 liter of milk, but they were stocking up. And I wish I would have brought my phone so you could see it, but I left it at home because it was charging. But people are really out stocking up on all goods. I mean, on all goods. Everybody had that little wagon on wheels, and it was just full. And people came with water, you know, one of those where you have 6. I bought one yesterday, really just stocking up and getting prepared. Normally that shop would not be that full at 7 o'clock in the morning. So while we are all just standing there waiting our turn, the cash register broke down and there were no more bags to wrap your things. So this young girl, she was really, really busy. And then in the midst of all of this, we have 3 young soldiers coming in uniform and with their guns, big gun hanging on their back. And they are looking like, what? And they only took a few items, each of them. And these are the brave heroes who's going to out defending us. How old were they? 22 or something? So I said, just forget about going in the line, just go up in front. And they were like, really? And I said, of course, just go up in front. So they quickly got what they needed, and they were like, thank you. And you know, the whole store just saluted them because they are the ones who is now going to be on the front line defending us. So as of now, it is literally only 9 a.m. I've been awake since 2. For me, it could be 4 o'clock in the afternoon. 100 drones, a little bit more than 100 drones is currently towards Israel, and ballistic missiles is going to be flying in also. So for such a time as this. Pray for this country. Pray for Israel. Be the watchman on the walls. Israel is fighting for survival. This is the nation that God chose. We know that the promises are true to this nation. God put his name down, and it's the Holy Land. It's the land of the Bible that Christians hold so dear. So wake up, everybody, and say we need to pray for Israel. And, if this is really going to go into a full-scale war, and it could, nobody knows how long that's going to be. And, there's going to be casualties. But what the enemies of Israel don't realize, after all of these wars, they have attacked us and they lose every time. It's because we have the Iron Dome, but above the Iron Dome we have the hands of God, because God and Israel are like this. You cannot separate God and Israel. So God is going to fight for his people, but we still need the Israeli military, and everything is on high alert. Thousands of reservists have been called in. It's on high alert. More troops in Judea and Samaria and in the north, and all of these soldiers are now out away from their families. The regular army, all the young people, and then all the people in the reserves are now out defending the Jewish homeland. So we really, for such a time as this, need your prayers to be the watchman on the walls, to pray for Israel. Prayer is a mighty tool. It's a mighty, mighty weapon. And we know that he who watches over Israel neither slumber nor sleep. And besides that, would you be someone who neither slumber nor sleeps for the next couple of days, and just really intercede and stand in the gap for this nation who is now at war with the Ayatollahs in Iran? There's going to be many, many ballistic missiles and drones coming towards Israel in the next coming days. So we need your prayer. Bye.